Good evening, everyone. I'll give y'all the opportunity. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can do the countdown. Good evening, you guys. I decided to do the countdown. Remy, sit down. Get over there. Get over there. Sit down. She been laying down until she see me get on here. She want to get in my face. How is everybody doing? I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start getting the notifications. Okay. I see a couple people on here. I wanted to talk about Jamie Foxx and I wanted to talk about Young Thug. Hey, Miss Shirley, how are you doing tonight? I want to give everybody else the opportunity to start getting the notifications because I just kind of came on a whim. I hope you guys doing okay tonight. I really do. I hope y'all doing okay tonight. What's the weather like where you all are? Because it's been a beautiful day. Really, it has been really nice. It has. It has been nice. But I want it to rain some more. I love it when it rains. I just do. Except for when I have to be out in it. I don't like when I have to be out in it. But for the most part, I love when it rains. But I'm gonna get everybody the opportunity to start getting the notifications. Hold on. Because I know sometimes it takes a minute for the notifications to start going out. Hey, Remy Mama. I said this will be a quick live. I wanted to talk about Jamie Foxx. Y'all know that Jamie Foxx has suffered a stroke. They're saying, what reports are saying that he has suffered a stroke while he was filming a movie. And the thing about it is, what I saw was that I was looking at TMZ, and TMZ had reported that the police was called out because Jamie Foxx, seemed to be in fear of his life. Now, just from looking at some of the other vlogs, as y'all come in, hit the like button. We only been on 3 minutes. I wanted to give other people the opportunity to start getting the notifications so that they could start coming into the room. I see a few people starting to come in. Yep, I see a few people starting to come into the room. And y'all announce yourselves when you come into the room. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to see people start to come in. Of course, and like I said, Jamie Foxx is a very accomplished actor. He's a comedian. I've always, I loved Jamie Foxx. I loved he could sing really well. Hey, Christian, he could sing extremely well. He's just very accomplished, right? He's just very accomplished all the way across the board. Um, and the mirror, just I had no idea until I was kind of looking at it. I think maybe the day before yesterday that there was reports that he had a stroke, and that police was called to the hospital, okay, because he feels like somebody's trying to kill him. Now, y'all know rumors and stuff start to spread all over the internet. What I was listening to was, people were saying that he kind of started exposing some stuff about P. Diddy's parties, okay? He started exposing some stuff about P. Diddy's parties, and they're saying that they feel like P. Diddy had something done to him. But whatever it was, that went on, Jamie Foxx, even if it's a stroke, because some people can, people got all kinds of chemicals and stuff now that they can give you to make your body react in a certain way. I'm happy that Jamie Foxx is aware. They're saying, I was just looking at somebody looking at another news story. They're saying that the movie that he's working on, they're thinking about deleting his scenes. I know with production they have a certain time to finish a production, right? But the mere fact, I don't know if it's because they're saying that they thinking it's because Jamie Foxx's condition is getting worse, or it could be, especially if he feels like somebody's trying to take him out. Okay, it could be that he's scared to go back to that set. Especially if it's somebody there that he does not trust. And I know people say folks always trying to put stuff on P Diddy, but I mean P Diddy is rotten. So when you're rotten, it's easy for people to put shit on you. Okay. Hey Christian, when you're riding, it's real easy for people to start to put stuff at your feet. Okay, so like I said, I hope that there is a full recovery for Jamie Foxx, because like I said, I followed his whole career and how he talked about he went from being homeless, how he actually got on in the business, how he worked hard, just I mean, it was definitely a motivational come up. I promise you. And for him to be where he is now, and for all of this to be happening, how come every time somebody get ready, everybody already know P Diddy like to have sex parties and mess around with men? Why he want to have something done to Jamie Foxx? Said everybody and their mama been talking about it and know about it. I just hope, I'm waiting to see now. And I was reading that him and Young Miami done broke up. Now Young Miami was too, I'm sure she wanted, Diddy because of his status and his money. And then her show, Caresha Please, is on Revolt TV, which is his channel. And so, I was reading that, she broke up with him because it's just too nasty. Just the stuff, just with what that girl was promoting, it just kind of put me out with her, because one while she was on her show, I saw that show, but she was talking about she like golden showers, so I guess she like him pissing on her. The stuff that she was promoting. So, and so they said, just according to that particular, blog that I was looking at, she claims to have broken up with him because of his gay affairs, but I'm sure she already knew how he got down. Everybody and their mama knew how Puffy had gotten down. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. Jamie Foxx, because it bothers me that people in Hollywood, especially Puffy, this is a message that he sends now. I mean, it's still smoke and mirrors about what happened to his baby's mama, Kim. The word is that she was writing a book. She was writing a tell-all book, and she came up dead. Okay, so I mean, y'all, I wouldn't doubt it. If it wasn't Puffy, it was probably somebody. But in order for Jamie Foxx to be talking about he's in fear of his life, he has a reason to be in fear of his life. Okay. And like I said, I was looking at, they were saying that they were thinking about cutting out his parts because supposedly his condition is getting worse But I mean, his condition may not be getting worse. It may be that he does not want to go back to that environment, especially since he suffered the stroke on the set. You know, if he don't trust the people around him, I wouldn't go back to that environment either. You know, I wouldn't go back either. I'm starting to see people come in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Y'all hit the like button, and it couldn't be my regular people because my regulars always type something in the chat. Okay. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. We're talking about Jamie Foxx suffers a stroke and is in fear of his life. And we're also going to talk about Slim Thug's lawyers are growing tired. That judge been hacking at stream at not Slim Thug but Young Thug. He ain't playing with them in that courtroom. And I think he's got a right to be doing what he's doing because Young Thug lawyers, those lawyers think that they're slick. That judge is not holding back. So, I mean, Young Thug better tell his lawyers they need to get on the right side of the judge because it seems like they are on the wrong side of the judge, which is going to cost him dearly. It's always good when the judge like your lawyer. Because I don't give a damn how good he is. If the judge don't like him, he could know the law, he could be a good attorney. But the judge will make it hard for him. Okay. Hey Tamara, I just hit the like button. Much love from Moscow. You always keep it 100 with us. Thank you, Christian. I got two Christians in here. I know I just kind of started and went right in. I was waiting for people to, I know a lot of times it takes them a minute to start getting the notifications. So make sure you guys hit the like button. I was like, I want to get on and do a live tonight, a quick live, because I definitely wanted to talk about Jamie Foxx. I was going to do a video and just upload the video, but I was like, I would rather do a live and talk about it because I think it's a darn shame what is going on. Like anytime somebody in Hollywood reaches a certain status and they've been in the end, I'm sure they messing with Jamie Foxx because Jamie Foxx, you hear people talk about what you have to do to get to the status that Jamie Foxx is at. And I know people say everybody don't do it, but I don't think with that type of that secret society, I don't believe that you can get that far knowing what we know now without doing something, without participating in something, right? And so like I said, in order for Jamie to be in fear of his life, okay, um he has to have a reason to be in fear of his life. I'm trying to pull it up, but it was talking about Jamie Foxx. Hold on, let me see. And I think hold on. They wanted to make it like, he was, crazy. He was sick and he might have been a little delirious now. They always try to make it like you're crazy. Okay. Look at what they did to Kanye. And I think they ended up running Kanye crazy. Hold on. YouTube is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Now this is TMZ, y'all. Off. Watch all your favorite NFL teams out of market Sunday afternoon games all season long exclusively on YouTube and YouTube TV. Sign up now. Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital. I've had an episode of that. So when he was talking about, I went in for 2 pills and the 7 pills, that's real. Oh, you got a gun? Oh, look at me, you got a gun. Did you die from 49? The laughter and joy of every household, Jamie Foxx is in trouble. The recent incidents involving him have set the entertainment industry into a worried frenzy. But the life threat he received while filming had many nasty rumors flying around. Some even state that the gifted celebrity is in the middle of a feud with some mafia people. As unbelievable as it may sound, there is nothing impossible in this satanic industry. We've got all the nitty-gritty details of the events, so let's get into it. Eric Marlon Bishop, known professionally as Jamie Foxx. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if that's it because that one is too long. I think I was looking for, that's not TMZ. Hold on, y'all. Let me find TMZ. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Where your shipping address types itself. Where all your tabs go, everywhere you. So, Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital. And we are going to describe just how serious this is. So, on Tuesday morning, something happened to Jamie. He suffered a medical emergency, we're told. And all in Atlanta, where he's been working on a film with Cameron Diaz. Yes. And he was taken to the hospital, and it was bad. Bad enough that family members from outside of Atlanta, there were some in Atlanta, but family members from outside flew in and rushed to the hospital to be by his side. We were told by sources that know that he was able to communicate as of last night, meaning that he wasn't communicating before. Right, because as of last night, that would have been almost two full days that he'd been in the hospital. Right. And so this was really, really, really serious. And a lot of people have been very worried about this. This is, now in terms of what specifically it is, we're hearing things. We're not ready to talk about it because we're not positive about it, and we're not going to say anything unless we're positive. But we do know, we just actually put something up on the website a few minutes ago, that he's doing better. And he's actually joking with some of his family members, we're told. But doctors have not figured out exactly what happened to him. And he's going to be in for a few days while they do figure that out. Right, because the last thing I want to do is let him out without knowing, especially when whatever it is that happened got him to this position in this situation. And I would obviously, wherever they were on the production of that movie, that's going to be on hold. I actually know something about that too. This is a Netflix movie he was doing. With Cameron Diaz. We are told that he has 8 days left of filming. And so Netflix now, or they have to make, the production company needs to make a decision because, to do those 8 days, you need Jamie Foxx. Yeah. And nobody knows when Jamie Foxx is going to be able to go back and do that because doctors are still trying to figure out what happened to him. So essentially, this is all on hold for now. Everything's on ice. Until they figure out what's going on. And I mean, it's a very scary situation because like Jamie Foxx is so beloved, right? Like he's everybody's favorite in Hollywood. But when his daughter posted about the incident. Okay, now that's just a little bit of it. I mean, and this was when TMZ posted this. This was like 12 days ago. And so y'all know since 12 days ago, there have been more stuff to come out. They're saying now that he called the police. Hey, Anissa. Hey, Tamil. Hey, Miss Roberta. Hey, Gregory Finley. That he called the police because apparently Jamie Foxx felt like somebody was trying to kill him, right? Because he was doing well, and to just have a stroke on the set, I know stress can cause a stroke, but in order for him to feel like somebody's trying to kill him, and they say he's saying that he believes Diddy is trying to kill him. Jamie Foxx had did an interview where he was talking about Puffy's parties, right? He was talking about P. Diddy's parties, and the types of things that go on at P. Diddy's parties. And I'm hearing the rumor is that P. Diddy got mad about him talking about what goes on at his parties. Now, I don't know if he took offense because Jamie Foxx said it, and we know Jamie Foxx has credibility, but everybody has talked about what goes on at P. Diddy's parties and how he get down. Everybody has talked about he like to have those orgy parties, and his preference is men, right? You even got they're saying now that the city girl, what's the girl name that he's going with? Caresha, what's her stage name? My Young Miami is saying that she broke up with him because of the gay affairs that he had, and he lost his manners. I mean, but it's hard for me to believe that she um stopped dating him because he lost his manners when she was really just with him for the money, and she bragged about liking golden showers. I mean, he owns Revolt, so he put her on Revolt. He was buying her cars, which is probably in his name, leasing them in his name, Maybach trucks and things of that nature. I don't, she was basically there. She's about 30 years younger than him. Okay. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, I had a conversation with somebody earlier today. Okay. Okay, chocolate 16. It's my first time seeing you, but I'm glad to see you in here. Hey, Manny BTV and Miss Sabrina. Sabrina says, Diddy don't want facts about him out there. Diddy been dipping in the man. Right. He's been dipping in the man pond forever. And I guess the difference is like if a Kim Porter, who is now his children's mother, who was in the midst of writing a book, a tell-all book, she ended up dead. And how she ended up dead is still smoke and mirrors. She had some kind of aneurysm or something like that, right? um Now Jamie Foxx is saying that he feels like somebody is trying to kill him, and they're trying to brush it off as if he's delirious. They're saying he's saying Puffy. Albie Short had a stroke. Remember, Albie Short is recovering from a stroke right now. And before Albie Short had that stroke, what was Albie Short saying? That Puffy was trying to kill him. He had people tapping his lines, his phone lines. uh People thought that Albie Shore was paranoid. They thought that he was crazy, and Albie Shore just recovered from a stroke. So it's not that far fetched. I'm not going to. They won't ever be able to tell me that Jamie Foxx is just he was sick and he was delirious and he feels like because that's the type of stuff that they'll use TMZ to try to put out there in the atmosphere, that he was just scared and all of that because he was sick and he became paranoid. Now, hey Letitia, I believe it. Okay, I believe every bit of it. Okay, especially, but I guess when somebody like Jamie Foxx, who has a lot of fans, who is very credible, put into the atmosphere that about talking about Diddy's parties or whatever, I guess that offends him. It's something about black people that didn't want to kill all of them. When I was looking at a white YouTuber um, that has millions of followers talk about how they was at a party and P Diddy was at the party, and P Diddy had on a robe, and he walked into a room in the party, and P Diddy was spooning another man. Now, this white young man got on his vlog and talked about it. Okay. And P. Diddy, I mean, he said it openly. You better believe he ain't gonna have no repercussions. P. Diddy like to get chemicals and shit and do this to his own people. Why he want to do that to Jamie Foxx? I believe Jamie Foxx. I don't believe that Jamie Foxx is delirious. And so people are saying, like I was saying earlier, that Jamie Foxx is supposedly doing so bad now that they're going to have to cut him out of all the scenes of that movie. That could be it, or it could be, if it happened on the set, he feel like somebody was paid to give him something to cause him to have a stroke. He might not want to go back and be around that production. I know I wouldn't. But I think it's a darn shame. So y'all know I'm gonna definitely keep Jamie Foxx in our prayers. But I'm sick of Puffy. Puffy ought to be a damn shame of himself. But I'm gonna get back to talking about Young Miami. Now, Young Miami got on Carisha Please, that's owned by Revolt TV. Puffy owns Revolt TV, okay? And well, he's the face of it, because y'all know they don't be owning shit. They just be the face of it. And um and she on Revolt TV promoting golden showers. See, that's why he wanted her there, to try to normalize and make it like, make these young kids, the younger generation that's already really misguided, believe that somebody pissing all on top of your damn head and face is normal, and it's not. This is the type of stuff that Puffy does. They've used Puffy as the gatekeeper. He's been the one to usher in a lot of stuff, to usher in a lot of those twisted trends, especially into our generation and the ones behind us, right? And everybody that he has put on has had to have liking minds. That's the reason why I say I can't stand him. Okay. I really believe he did that to his baby mama. I do, because she was getting ready, because Gene Deal talked about, and I know a lot of people say that they don't believe Gene Deal, but um I've watched his vlogs, and I do believe that a lot of the stuff that he said could be true. He said that he was in I'm not saying everything because I don't know, but a lot of what he says sounds credible to me, okay? But he said that, being Puffy's bodyguard, they were going to toy shops, and Puffy loved to buy dildos. Okay, I can't even say it right because I don't know nothing about them. Okay, right, Letitia, it never did. I don't know nothing about no dildo. Okay, because I don't want one on me, and I ain't get ready to use one on nobody. Okay. And he said that Puffy liked to buy a lot of dildos for Kim to use on him. Roberta says, I think her cousin or friend is gonna finish her book. And that'll be good, but I just hope Puffy don't take them out. I hope Puffy don't take them out. So I think it's a shame, that this has happened to Jamie Foxx. And like I said, if Jamie Foxx believes that somebody, out of all the things, what, for him to say that he felt like somebody is trying to kill him, that sounds about right. Okay, I don't think that he's delirious out of his mind. If he believed that, that means he knows something that we don't know. And they said that the police was called out to the hospital. Gregory says they're gonna clone Jamie. Manny says Gene Deal ain't lying. Letitia said, yeah, that man is sick. Clive and them did. Yeah, Clive has used Puffy to mess up our generation. Puffy is a sickie. How old is he now? Because I'm trying to estimate how much longer he got. Because when he go on wherever he gonna go, Mike could help to clean up this mess. But a lot of what they have ushered into the atmosphere, and it's sad that people have put people in high places and in high regards simply because they have money. They don't want to listen to logic. You can't tell now if they'll go jump off of a bridge if the person that tells them to go jump off of the bridge they feel is a celebrity or has money, and kill themselves. Absolutely sick. I'm an empath and I can sense Gene Deal's honesty. Um, Roberta says even that guy who used fix up can said something about Puffy's parties and 50 Cent. Right. What about Trina Condone and Pro Carisha getting peed on? Oh Lord, I didn't know she condoned and took it. So it's just sad what people would do for money. And like I said, he put her there because a lot of young girls around her age bracket, they like her. They like her, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Um Phony lifestyle. They don't know that it's not authentic, right? And so they use Carisha or Young Miami to promote a lot of stuff. Yeah, I like golden showers. So all the girls that's listening to her music, that's looking up to her or whatever, They'll say, "Yeah, I let a nigga piss on me for $1,000." I mean, it is sickening. I'm sure hepatitis is through the roof. You catch hepatitis dealing with. Uh, that's the reason why a lot of these folks' eyes and stuff be yellow. They sick, and I'm talking about physically and mentally. Uh, that's who was on the interview with her when she said it. Trina, supposed to be her godmother. How shame? Yeah, it's a darn shame. It is. It's a darn shame. Hey, Gristle Hardaway. Sorry, I've been busy with work, just screaming at you. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a darn shame. Trina is way over in her 40s. Okay. But maybe she think it's okay because that is what she allowed. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. Miss Diane. Miss Diane, they said they gonna keep an eye on you. I seen it said he pooped on her. I hope that's not true. Well, I mean, I did too. I want to say something so bad, but I don't want to offend nobody because I know we all grown folks in here, but I want to say what I think happened. Lord knows I do. I want to say it so bad that it's ridiculous. And I bet that that is what happened. I have a stomach ache tonight. Lord knows I want to say it, but I don't want to offend nobody. I'm ready to um kick Puffy to the curb. Now, they say he supposedly, you know, I gotta be honest. I believe that she was already eating his booty. And because he is sick, now I think she didn't have no issue with eating his booty since everybody and they mama. I don't know what's going on in this trend. Everybody eating ass. Okay. And I believe because he's a sick, demented freak, he shitted in her mouth and she got offended. I don't think she had a problem with eating the ass. I think she had a problem when he shitted in her mouth and he did it on purpose. That's what I think. That's what I think. Hey, Frank White. I'm telling y'all, that's what I believe. Because if a person ain't got if a person is sick enough to let some sick freak piss on them for some just because of his status and for some money, she was eating his ass. And I think she got mad at him because she could not believe that he shitted in her mouth. But that's what they do. I mean, that's what they do in those that Hollywood. They sick. I believe that's what happened. I do. Give it a few months, see what she get done. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's what I believe. Absolutely sick. Sick on so many levels, but that is the type of stuff that they practice in the Hollywood. Okay. Like I said, I'm surprised people weren't up in arms about her saying I like golden showers. I don't care what kind of other word that they give it. Is sick to be sitting up there and somebody pee on you. Oh my God. Yeah, you could cuss, Miss Diane. And now he want to take poor Jamie Foxx out of here because Jamie Foxx has a big following. Everybody already know Diddy gay. That's the reason why he's able to stay in power like this, because of his lifestyle. I don't know why he don't just come on out and be himself, so he won't have to be, killing everybody with credibility. That's it, because everybody says it. Yes, them. I'm telling you, they sick. Somebody came on my page one time. I was talking about a secret society. I wasn't even talking about it. I was just saying, I believe that there are secret societies, and that they do sick stuff. So somebody comes on my page talking about, we don't like it when people who are not involved in secret societies mention. We take great offense to that. I said, get your ass off my damn page and go somewhere, shit. And you can cash at me or something. Since you're in a secret society, I guess you got some money. Hit up my damn cash app and get on. Whew, these folks is sick. I guess on here they could play anything that they want to play. And I don't be in the mood for that stuff a lot of nights. You come in my damn comments with that. We don't like it. We in the secret society don't like it when people that are not in the secret society, we're very protective of that. Talk about this, talk about something they don't know nothing about. I said, nigga, get on. Hit my cash app up. Since you're in the secret society, that means you might have some money. Because it'd be a damn shame to be a broke one and then push on. Okay. Joe Crow says, yes, they do have them. Oh, Lord. I'm telling you, they wrong as two left legs. But God gonna get Diddy. I'm telling you. Um, you got regular YouTubers saying they rich and fools believe it. Yep. These folks will believe anything on here. Somebody gotta get on here and talk about they can fly. I got wings that come out at night. They only come out in the middle of the night. And I flies all over the moon. Some people believe that shit. These folks is mentally ill. But then they'll get mad at me. I'll never forget. I screamed. Somebody got mad, came into the chat. I don't know who it was. That was my first time ever seeing that name. They got mad at us. They got mad at me and my subscribers because they came here. They came here wanting to push a narrative. I believe they wanted to say that Young Dolph's brother, Young Dolph's parents, and all of them had something to do with his death. And so I'll never forget, they got mad. They said all of y'all had something to do with Dolph. You too, Tamara. These folks is crazy. I said, well, okay. Ooh, child. Cecilia said, "Yes, God, Diddy's days and yeah, God gonna get Diddy. Diddy's a sick cookie." And they talked about Lorraine Bobbitt. I'm telling you, when you figure these people are mentally ill, they really are. I'm not used to. I mean, working for the police department all those years, I saw crazy, but I didn't have to deal with it a lot, you know. And I didn't think I would have to deal with crazy on here, but I mean, it's just a lot of instability, in the world. Okay. So, I used to think that people would be faking about being crazy. Now I realize people really, a lot of these folks really is bad shit crazy. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Carisha must be rich, rich now. I bet everything Puffy has ever given her, like the cars, he gave her a Maybach car, and she posted it up on Instagram and all of that. It's probably in his name. So when he get mad at her, guess what? He gonna have somebody go get that car. They sure is Frank White. Oh my God! Yeah, they throw it off for real. Did he have a lot of blood on his hands? Yes, he do. I believe Jay-Z do too. That should be the new man punishment. I think Jay Z and Diddy bump booties because I believe Jay Z like that. Jay Z lived, and people don't talk about that. He was roommates with a football player. Wasn't his name Larry something? Can y'all remember that? They said that they were roommates for a long time, but they was actually going together. I know a famous gospel singer hates Diddy because of the way Diddy destroyed their son's life. Who's Cecilia? Tell me. I'm interested. I want to know. You're right, Tam, ate a lot of undiagnosed mental illness. That's who it was, Larry Johnson. I work for the University of North Carolina, and girl, I see Cray Cray every day. I'm telling. Hey, Ivy Orr. Yeah, I would drop the link, but I can't do that because they hacks when I drop the link. So I don't drop the link no more, child. These folks sick. That whoever that is that really these folks is mentally ill. Cecilia says, "Come to Detroit. It's cray cray 24/7." Yes, y'all. Please get the likes up. Hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you would like to bless the channel, you can bless the channel with because they're mentally ill. Mark, because they're mentally ill and they got a jail wish. Joe Crow says, JC name pisses me off. Yes, it was said he was in love with the man. Oh wow. Cecilia, who was it that what gospel singer it is that hate Puffy because Puffy messed up their son's life? Who is it? I want to know so bad. Now, I know that Jaguar Wright has been off of her rocker But I believe Jaguar Wright was telling a lot of truth on some of them freaks, because she was right in the midst of that stuff. It's just that now that she is flipped out, she may not be credible. Oh, you talking about Mario Winans? Oh my God. I remember Mario Winans was a singer. He was a producer. They said he produced a lot of songs, a lot of hit songs. Mario Winans had a hit. I think Mario Winans was a singer. I think Mario Winans was a singer. Hold on. Because he had a song that I liked. What did it do to him? We ain't heard from Mario Winans no more. So we already know what went on. Because Mario Winans did have a family. He probably liked women more. Let me see. Did it didn't like that. Hold on, let me see. They said Mario produced a lot of good hits. Mario even had a song that I liked. He put out a song. He just updated his stuff 3 days ago with Gorilla Black. When you want to get a better understanding of the assignment, download the Google app for some. He said, "No way, Jaguar, speaking true." Mario could sing. I thought Mario put out a song, or at least one hit. Hold on. You should have told me how you felt the day we met. Just can't Okay, yeah, that's when he was working with. He was doing hooks for Loon and all of them. I mean, everybody that Puffy has come in contact with, he ruined their lives. They said what Puffy do is the reason why he be in the video. They said this is what Puffy does. He's so sharky and dirty. Like the artists didn't even want him in their videos. So he would schedule the video, and he would be in the video, and he charged them a fee for him being in the video, and then he would charge the artist a fee for they were using his cars. He charged a fee for that. Talking about his very own artist. This is how he was running their bill up, where their advancement. So he charged to be in the video, which they didn't never want his ass in there jumping around like a rabbit. He charged because it was always their cars that he used. He billed them for that. They were always in front of like one of his condos or something like that. He billed them for that, for filming in his condo, using his cars. Like, I mean, he just really just was sticking it. He was screwing them, without oil. Okay, he was screwing them royally, like they did Orlando Brown. Why would they try to put Jaguar in jail if they just can? Duh, make it make sense. Why would they try to put Jaguar in jail if they just can? Duh, make it make sense. Jamie Foxx was put on by Tom Cruise. Jamie thanked him by taking his wife. Tom is heavy. are, are you saying that Jamie Foxx took Tom Cruise's wife? Is that what you saying that Jamie Foxx took Tom Cruise's wife? Tom is heavy in Scientology, maybe a fan. Tom took offense and wanted some straightening conspiracy theory. I didn't know Jamie Foxx took Tom's wife. Lord, I tell you. Yeah, with no Vaseline. What I say with no oil. He was going on with no Vaseline. He said, see that photo of Jamie is hilarious. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, Cat. They did Cat Williams the same way. They made him look like a lunatic. They did the same thing to what's that man's name? I love Eddie. What's that comedian's name? Eddie something. They did him the same way. Oh my God, they was messing around. Oh Lord, have mercy. Jamie and Kate got together years after Tom and Katie divorced. Jamie and Katie got together years after Tom and Katie divorced. He didn't take her. Yeah, Eddie Griffin. It's been said that Diddy sacrificed Andre Harrell. Yes, Jamie did take his wife. You know what? I always wondered what happened to Andre Harrell. I didn't know if he was on drugs or whatever, but they never really talked about what happened to Andre. How they do it to them when they are the one doing it. Mm. Oh. Oh, Lord have mercy. It says yes, Craig Mack. Yeah, was it Craig Mack that went and checked himself into the? He ran Craig Mack so crazy. Remember, he was wearing plaques on his head, and he went and joined this organization. This he became a monk. Didn't he become a monk? Craig Mack became a monk. That man done messed up everybody's life. Oh God, you got to do something to him, God. You got to do it. Gregory says Diddy also did Black Rob dirty, the one who made that song. Yeah, I've heard about Black Rob too. Um, Cecilia says Biggie Smalls didn't like P. Diddy at all. Biggie was planning on leaving Bad Boys record company because Diddy was cheating Biggie out of money as well. Wow. And they said did Biggie had learned the game. He had got up under Puffy and learned the game. And Puffy didn't like that. Hey, Tamara, everyone in the chat. What's going on with Jamie? He had a stroke, and they're saying that he's in fear of his life. They say he called the police out to the hospital, and they saying the word is now that he's saying that he's afraid that P. Diddy is trying to kill him. I mean, everybody that has ever P. Diddy ever got mad at had a stroke or ended up dead. Did Diddy have Pac and Biggie knocked off? Gene Deal said that he did. He say he took Biggie to his death. Craig Mack was going to leave Bad Boy and join Death Row East and their first East Coast artist. A lot of people don't know that. Yes, Biggie was leaving and taking Junior Mafia. Oh, wow. Stephen Brown, you're 100% right. Wow, that's really crazy. Diddy needs to be stopped. Who, y'all? It's crazy. Diddy's always smiling and gay rumors, but still dangerous. I mean, but everybody in the industry know how Diddy get down because they be getting down with him. They had a body double to finish the movie. Why Diddy mad at Jamie? Allegedly, he's mad at him because Jamie Foxx talked about what goes on in, on TV, what goes on in Diddy's parties. Everybody has talked about what goes on in Diddy's parties. I guess he felt like Superhead didn't have a lot of credibility, so I guess he didn't care about her putting it in a book. Yeah, because everybody has talked about what goes on at Diddy's parties, how they get down. Everybody has talked about it. But we definitely sending love and light and prayers to Jamie Foxx and for God to cover him. If I was Jamie Foxx, I wouldn't want to go back to that set, especially if he feel like somebody did something to him. Diddy corporate, he can't be in no shit like that. Y'all crazy. You're crazy. So Mark Two Grease, you're saying that you don't believe that Diddy is doing these things? You don't believe the people, all the people that say he's doing it, you don't believe them? Whoever said Diddy must got his men and women he deal with. I hate to get off topic, but I watched a video from Mr. Petty Talk, and CEO Jizzle pretty much stated that people are still alive because they're allowing it. I wouldn't want to be signed to CMG. Hmm. I think they have been messing with CEO Jizzle because I hadn't been on uh they CEO Jizzle The last time I was one of the last times I was on Instagram, he was talking about that they was messing with him. So they I think they messing with him. They need to leave him alone. Roberta says he fired 4 people off the set. So Jamie Foxx fired 4 people off of the set. If they had a double to replace Jamie, that's proof to take care of yourself. You will be replaced. I'm telling you. I totally agree with you, Mark. Two Grease just wants to hear himself talk. They said Diddy did Usher right. I mean he let that slip out. I guess he might have wanted everybody to know that about him and Usher. He wanted to shame Usher. Hold on, you guys. P not P Diddy, it's dangerous. Kanye don't even come out no more. I haven't seen him. They did him so bad. I hate when spell check. They try check try to tell me. Hey, real deal, Lee. Um, I said ding. I said dingaling, and they put long. Kanye says Kim is doing satanic things. I mean, they try to say Kanye crazy. And I do believe that they put him in a sunken place, but I still think that he knows what's going on. Y'all, I wanted to talk about Young Thug right quick. We're not gonna talk about him long, but I was looking at I just went and looked at a little bit of Young what's been going on in the courtroom. Y'all, that judge is serving them. That judge is not playing. Y'all know Young Thug attorneys and stuff. They doing, I believe they doing crooked stuff, or they was trying to, and that judge is letting them know that he is not playing with them. I believe that attorney leaked the names of those witnesses a long time ago. I believe Young Thug's attorneys did that. But I want to show y'all how the judge has been serving them. It ain't good to have attorneys that a judge don't like. I don't care how good of an attorney they are. I don't care how much they know the law. If the judge don't like them, you are in trouble. Hollywood has some weird stuff going on. I wouldn't act for anything. Stick me in a Tubi movie. I'll leave it. I'm gonna show this right quick. I want to show y'all how Young Thugs, that judge in Young Thugs case is he not playing with their attorneys. One of those attorneys was arrested on the defense team because he had some pills and he had them in a different container. I think he had to go to jail for a day or something like that. I think that he feels like they're trying to bring in contraband and stuff to their clients, and I wouldn't be surprised. Okay.
How are we doing on that paper? I mean,
Okay, so what y'all seeing right here is one of the attorneys in Young Thug's case insulted somebody in the prosecution, some of the other attorneys, I believe on the prosecutor side, and the judge was not having it. He tired of their asses. So he told him he had to write a damn paper.
The importance of professionalism. Yours is due by next matter, Mr. Johnson. How are we doing on that paper? I mean, the importance of professionalism. Yours is due by the 28th of April. I'm just checking, I'm just clocking. So we on track? Well, your better half said she's not writing it for you either. Okay, well, just want to let you know that, okay? All right, so we're good? I'm sorry?
That's one of Young
Because that
Thug's
wasn't
lawyers.
offered to you. You already asked me, could I pay the $1,000? I told you no. Well, I know you would, but that's not what's on the table. 28, yes, at noon. Or you do 20 days. It's 17-page paper on the importance of professionalism in the legal field and treating one's opponents with civility. Paper is to be published quality in APA format and at least 10 primary and 10 secondary sources. Means that we should be able to send it to the to either the Georgia any one of our law, actually law review or any other place that accepts publications, and it should be acceptable. Say again, Mr. Jimenez.
It's very difficult to get published. You know, I've never been published.
Okay, all right, okay, but that's another issue that we're not going to deal with today. But anyways, okay, so Mr. Johnson, are we good with that? I mean, it needs to be of scholarly quality, basically, okay, that you would, it's error-free and that you would turn in to satisfy a writing requirement. That's not what the order says, sir. Well, I'll put it this way. As long as you write it yourself and it is completed in the format as dictated, APA, at least 10 primary and 10 secondary sources, that will satisfy the contempt. I mean, I'm going to read it, and and if I don't find it to be of suitable quality, you'll redo it. But the other thing is, if you don't do it, the other option I have is to jail you for 20 days because it's not satisfactory. So I would suggest that you write it in a satisfactory manner. I'm not, lawyers, we talk and write. That's our trade and stock. So I think you'll be able to do it. I know you'll be able to do it. You pass the competitive examination. You're a licensed lawyer. You have a 6-digit bar number. I am certain that you can do this assignment. Any other questions, sir? Okay. All right. Mr. Menendez, good morning, sir. You were supposed to buy lunch for your colleagues. Have you done that as of yet? You were supposed to have done that by March the 17th. Did you go to, I told you Jason's Deli. Did you satisfy that prong of your contempt yet?
I don't believe I was.
You were held in contempt, young man. And if you want to revisit that again, we can certainly open it up. But I satisfied your contempt by you paying $250, which you did, and I have a receipt from that of your choosing, which that was done to Miles College. I have that receipt here. And the other thing was to purchase lunch for each of your attorney colleagues, in this case, on Friday, March the 17th, from Jason's Deli. So prong one's been settled. Prong two was you're supposed to buy your colleagues lunch by that date.
I got mine.
Okay, so when I just want you to pick a date.
Okay.
Whatever date is nice.
Okay, all right. Well, look, I don't have any issue with it. I'm not the person that's going to partake. So it's okay with me. Let me just check right quick.
Yeah, he gonna get held in contempt again.
May 19th would be fine. Most of your colleagues would be here anyway. So does that work for you, sir?
That works for me, Judge. And also, I never saw the contempt order.
I have it, and I haven't. We have not entered it because I want you to satisfy it first, because then I don't have to include the incarcerated portion of that. Okay.
Judge, I did misinterpret it, and I want to do that. I apologize.
The judge let him know he's gonna put his ass in jail.
Hold on one second, sir. I just turned mine off. I'm sorry. Mr. Menendez, this was in satisfaction of me not sentencing you to jail for 20 days. So if that's the case, well, then I will revisit the basis for your contempt. But I thought that, and in fact, I'll have Ms. Weaver go ahead and pull that order, pull the part of the record. But I did, in fact, I did not hold you in, I did not go ahead and sentence you to the 20 days. I said that this would satisfy, once you apologized, I said, you can pay, because remember, you were going to do I was going to have you do a report as well, or a written product. I was also going to, but instead of doing that, we settled on the $250, and we settled on your buying lunch for your colleagues on the 17th of March. So that was my understanding.
Yeah, my understanding was that I apologized and that I was doing that to sort of show that I was serious about the apology. I'll still buy the lunch,
and that will satisfy. Then that will satisfy this court's concern. Okay.
want to kind of miss my time this week. I'll give it to them. So,
Your Honor. Give me 1 second. You want to chat with him? Okay.
The other lawyer trying to put some sense in his head. I don't know why they think they can go up against the judge, but now I wanted to say that that's a recipe for a disaster. Anytime you got lawyers, I don't care how high priced they are. If the judge don't like the lawyers, if the lawyers pisses the judges off, you might have a hard time winning. Because that judge can make their life a living hell, and he can do it all under the boundaries of the law. He says, I'll show you Cap. And so it seemed like to me the judge is calling order because they've been all over the place. That one just got out of jail. They sent him to jail for bringing some pills in. Well, he says they were his pills, that he just had them in another bottle. Too bad Thug didn't fire and hire a better, more professional one. They said that lawyer charging Thug so much money. It's ridiculous. So it's gonna be interesting to see what go on with that, because Thug might have a hard time winning, and I'm serious. He might have a hard time winning. Do y'all think that Thug is gonna get off? I think he's gonna have to do some time anyways. I do. If he does not get a conviction, I'd be very surprised. But I just believe that Thug is gonna have to go do some time. Yeah, and I'm sure all those lawyers. Now I know there are other defendants. I don't know if he's paying for them. Thug might be paying for their lawyers. Money runs out quick when you see all the. I mean, they got a whole team, all they researchers, everybody. I mean, it's easy to run out of money quick. Ooh, Miss Diane said she don't think that he's gonna get off. Oh, they said he is running out of money. I'm sure because his legal team fill up the whole damn courtroom, and there are two other defendants over there. Who's paying for their lawyers? Is Thug paying for those lawyers? So I'm sure that money getting drained quick. Thug staying solid. He seemed to not even be phased by it. I don't know, because he be biting on his bottom lip a lot, like he's nervous. His composure is just better. Yes, I agree, Miss T. I think he would do some time. I summarized Daryl, somebody might have poisoned Jamie, did it allegedly, and he boo boo in Young Miami mouth. And now Thug and them defense going to shit. Yeah. I'm telling you. I can't understand why they mad at Gunner. Gunner said he didn't snitch on nobody. Poor Gunner he can't even do interviews. He can't even get on the internet, nothing. Do Gunner even be on the internet? He has too many people taking deals to testify. So hell no, he ain't getting out. Thug like wearing glasses. She said she think Gunna canceled. Yeah, because Gunna don't even rap anymore, do it? He don't rap. He don't be on social media. I don't know how Gunna gonna make no money, and unless he got residuals coming in. Gunna was saying yes, ma'am, like he was getting a whooping, and his mom was asking, "Are you gonna behave?" They said the folks in Gunna said that he did not snitch on him. Do y'all believe it? Gunna said he didn't snitch on Slim Thug. I mean, I don't know why I keep calling him Slim Thug. They said Amazon hiring. Gunna still got money. Ooh, child. Y'all, hold on 1 second. Okay, y'all. I had to go get my water and stuff. Yeah, I bought me some mint plants, and I've been making my lemon lime and mint water. I used to buy mint in the store, but now I've been buying the plants, the mint plants, and breaking leaves off and putting it in my water. Facts real. See how that works out. Gunna gotta testify. Well, they need to be nice to Gunna if he gotta testify. Facts real. See how that works out. Gunna didn't see himself in court. I would have done the same. These internet thugs tweet about the code of the streets, but 15, 20 years, it's still 15, 20 years. They be snitching and auto tune. I'm telling you, these folks don't want to do no time. I'm happy though that these young dudes doing this to these OGs. Because see what these OGs do is what these OGs do is they like to send these little dudes out to do their dirt. You too, Kimberly. She she said I cut up lemons and lime and put it in my alkaline water. And I put a mint leaf in there. I'm telling you, it works the way they say that it works. It do. And some of them I cut up fresh ginger and put it in some of my bottles. I pre-prepared them. Can y'all believe I'm missing my little worrisome grandbaby? She be looking right at me grinning, child. Want me to talk to her and joke with her. Daryl says, I used to have a little crush on Young Miami, but since she came out with a sick ass golden shower shit, she done blew it. See, Young Miami doing that because they say the rich old perverts like that. Hi, everyone. So sorry to see this about Jamie. I am too. I'm sorry to see this about Jamie too. And like I said, for Jamie Foxx, to say he is in fear of his life, he's got a reason to be in fear. Call me a snitch, rat, or whatever. I'm not doing time for nobody. I'm not either. Mm-mm. I'm not letting my children suffer just so I can look good to the dudes in the hood. Mm-mm. And that's what a lot of these men doing. They letting their children suffer. Tam, you see the 4 dudes escaped from jail in Mississippi and we're seen in Katy, Texas. Oh, God, no. Everybody, I'm trying to figure out how all these folks always escaping out of the Mississippi jail. I'm gonna tell you how it's happening. These jails have people in there that help them to escape. Oh, Real Deal Lee said they got one. Y'all know what I thought about? This Young Dolph's case is going to be not as big, but almost equivalent to the O.J. Simpson's case. Mark my words. Memphis. Memphis pronounce your name Dal. You know, Dal. That's how they pronounce it instead of Daryl. Dal. Y'all know we got lazy tongue down in the South. That's Dal. I have to catch myself too because my family members very lazy tongue. And I grew up around that, so I have to catch myself. Like my grandma and them didn't say favorite. They said favorite. Her favorite. And I used to say it to be sarcastic. And my daughter started saying favorite. I was like, oh Lord, I had to teach her that it wasn't favorite. No, down south we say Dal. A lot of people can't pronounce my name. They call me Tamia. They don't know how to say Tamara. My dad never called me Tamara. My dad's side of the family don't call me Tamara either. My dad asked me one time, why do you tell people your name is Tamara? I said, because that's my name. He said, I didn't name you Tamara. I named you Tamara. And so my mama said, I named her Tamara. So my aunts on my dad's side always always they even now they call me Tamara. One of my friends, when my aunt, one of my aunts was an instructor at the academy. He was like, I was in service, and your auntie came up to me and said, "You're Tamara's friend, right?" And he said, I started thinking, I was like, "Who is Tamara?" He said, "I knew that was your aunt." And he was like, she was like, "My niece Tamara." And he said, he was like, "Are you talking about Tamara?" And he said, she was like, "Yeah, y'all call her Tamara, but her real name is Tamara." That's funny to me. Because my mama's side of the family called me Tamara. My dad's side of the family calls me Tamara. Leland said numbers. We played the numbers game Monday. And I believe Real Deal Lee won Monday. Or we gave it to her Monday. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did again today. I took some smoked turkey wings and put them in some green beans. I never used the green beans. I did use the green bean in the can, but I never used the water that's in the can. So what I did was I took some chicken bouillon and put it in some water and season it really good and put my smoked turkey wings in it, put my green beans in it, and I let it cook in my slow cooker. And I just went in there and ate. I had to put y'all on mute because I had to go ahead. I don't want y'all to hear me eating choke down a few. It's so good. I got it seasoned so good. Whew, that crushed pepper made it perfect. I love spicy food. Juki 24 times of fun in my dad voice. Juki. That's what I call my grandbaby, Juki fruit. I miss my Juki fruit. Y'all should have seen her last night when she was sitting next to me. Her feet so fat, and she was twiddling her toes. She be wanting for me to kiss her feet. She was looking at me twiddling her toes. I miss her. She be getting on my nerves because she liked to play. She liked me to talk to her, but I miss her already. I wanted her to spend. She spent the night with me. Like her and her mama spent the night. Child, both of them got a cold. Both of them was sick, but Juki um act better than her mama. Her mama sitting up whining, mama. I said, oh Lord. Lizzie Road, that's how many chances Quet has to get out of jail. Do y'all think that Quet is gonna get out? Do y'all think Quet gonna do 60? I don't believe Quet gonna do 60 years. I don't. Do y'all think Quet is gonna do 60? Real deal said, I love you so much in my TVC. Real deal Lee said she think he gonna do 20. You might be right. He gonna do at least 20. Roberta said not 60, but some. I guess he figured if he do 20, all the people that he done told on, if that happens, that they, in 20 years they have been done croaked over. Clarinetta said she think he gonna do 25 years. Hey, back Capricorn. I don't think he'll do 60 because he won't live long enough. Well, you could look at Orange Mound Quet just from looking at Orange Mound Quet on TV. Orange Mound Quet looks like he's stressed out. If you look at him, you could tell he's very tensed up. You could tell he's very stressed out, and you could see the puffiness in his face, in his eyes. That's a person that is up under a whole lot of stress. That's a person that's up under a lot of stress. He got to choose between. He got a lot of situations to choose between. So I guess that would put you up under a lot of stress. I think he's gonna get off. He gonna he gonna do them like T-Rex. He gonna do them like, who is T-Rex by Capricorn? Was that somebody that was locked up? No, he might not make it if he keeps banging his head on the table. That's true. You think they're getting visits? Do I think Orange Mound Quet is getting visits while he in jail? No, I believe the lawyer gonna get him 10 or maybe get him off because he isn't the master. No, he isn't the master. He told on him and got him 40 years. Oh, so you saying Orange Mound Quet told on somebody before and got them 40 years. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know who it was, rather. But 96, I done turned things around. If he gets 15 years and he's locked up in 201, he's as good as dead. Well, he wouldn't be able to serve 15 years at 201 because really 201 is like a holding facility for, as long as you got court. But when you're sentenced, if it's longer than 1199, they're gonna send you somewhere else. They're gonna send you to a penal facility. Um, when I say, well, did I say 1199? 1129. That's what I meant to say. 1129, which means 11 months, 29 days. If it's longer than that, you have to go to a penal facility. Who is this unnamed person that was arrested? I think this is the big fish that's definitely. Mm. Then Quet is sickle cell trait or has it. Oh wow. Well, you could tell that he's a little sick. Well, not sick. He looks stressed. When I say stressed, he's puffy. It doesn't have anything to do with his weight. You can look at how puffy his face is and tell he's stressed out. He's not handling that stress well. I'm gonna tell you who don't look stressed to me. Cornelius don't look that stressed to me. Hold on, we'll pull it up. I mean, that don't mean nothing because Cornelius was out there. Let's see, Hernandez. Let me see. Let's see, new attorney. They said one dead, one injured after shooting near Uptown Memphis. Oh my God. A man is dead and another is in the hospital after a shooting in Uptown Memphis Wednesday. Memphis police said, according to MPD at 5:42. Wednesday, Memphis officers responded to a shooting in the area of Ayers and Griffith Place. One man was found and pronounced deceased on the scene. Another man was taken into non-critical to the regional med. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with these damn folks? Oh, hold on, I'm trying to find it. For some reason or another, I can't find it. Okay, I think I found it. Eating them fresh favorites got him puffy too, but you could see stress in his eyes. Oh Lord, I don't know why these men go and do this stuff. And look at how they look. They stress themselves out because they're not gonna get away with it. They put themselves in positions. Yeah, this show gonna be interesting. Mm. He's got all 200,000 pages and caught up to speed already. Hmm. He's 43, so with 60 years, he'll be 103 when he gets out, if he lives that long. Hmm. I don't believe he's gonna do 60, and I don't believe he's planning on doing 60. We know Orange Mound Quet was not the mastermind, so I mean, if I didn't have to do 60, I wouldn't do it either. So, child. Mm-mm. I was thinking the same thing to myself, T. And Letitia, when the meds have me puffed up like DBO, then I have no emotions. Everyone is like, "Why are you quiet? You on the meds, huh?" I like you normal. I was thinking the same thing to myself. I don't know, Diane, unless he has an ace in the hole. Clarinetta says, "Dang gone gangster. Now a no sir, yes sir guy. He is very cocky and a mess. He might get around 10 to 15. Speaking of a hole, Roberta, he's still in it, ain't he? Straight drop shows staying in a hole a long time. I wonder if he's out. Let me see. I ain't never known nobody stay in a hole that long. They say he was supposed to be getting out. No, it's still showing he in the hole. Straight drop is speaking of mastermind or not, they conspired, so that's a whole nother charge. That's true. I do believe that he helped to conspire. Straight drop is voluntarily in it. Has to be. They're probably waiting for him to go to G pop. Yeah, he's got to be because you could voluntarily stay in the hole. I ain't never known nobody stay in the hole this long. Mr. Johnson and Judge Coffey's voice is balding. Miss T, has any women been locked up yet? You talking about for the Young Dogs case? Not no, not that I know of. Not that I know of any women that has been locked up. Shan said he a red bone too. A lot of these men already been in and out of jail and used to certain lifestyles already. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. They said drop said give me the hole. I had just thought about I had gotten happy. I was like, ooh, I ain't gotta work no more until Friday. Now I thought about I gotta go film for one of my clients tomorrow. Ah, oh, Tamara is very diplomatic. Some of them already like boys when they are free. Right? Right. Hmm. So they don't have to be raped. This is they're gonna have straight drop doing talent shows in there. Letitia Wing says drop better learn how to fight. I'm telling you, they all better learn how. I believe the reason Quet got a lawyer so soon is because he can bring the whole operation down. All the rest of them are small fish who can't cause that much information. Right. Cuz I don't think that yeah, you're right. He'll be fighting the rest of his life. Nobody want to hear that mess he's talking about. RR going where drop out. Roberta and the female guard had to. I'm telling you, the female guard. They said he hit her. So you know, hey, eh, but they said he won't hit her no more. But that happened some months back when that happened. And see, the thing about it is they was quiet about that. When the person told me about that, I was shocked. I was like, I didn't know that. Like he was caught smoking. And Straight Drop's attorney, because I was like, I'm surprised Straight Drop's attorney didn't try to sue. He said Straight Drop's attorney didn't have a leg to stand on because it was on video. Okay. He pushed the guard. He pushed the corrections officer. A regular one, that wasn't on no groupie stuff came in there. He was smoking. Somebody done got some contraband in there to him. It's kind of weird because I mean anybody could have did it because medical goes down there. I don't know why medical got to go down there to him. Medical only goes to a pod if there is a medical condition and they have to give you your meds. So these folks be having all kinds of stuff going on already. So medical could have did it. I mean, I hate to say DRT and gang unit because that's a specialized unit that mans him, but they do have green shirts that have to go down there, and they're very short. So they was having to send a lot of the new officers down there to break officers, the specialized units. So I mean, ain't no telling who got him the smokes. I'm telling you, ain't no telling who did it. He'll fight a girl. We see, yeah, and he didn't win that one. From what I hear, he didn't win that one either. What else happened? He got into it with because all movement is supposed to stop when straight drop is walking. Now, what can happen is if somebody is being transported in the hall and they I forgot the code. It's not cold white. It's for when there's a sickness. A cold. It's not cold blue. That's a fire. I forgot the code when a high profile inmate is coming through. Y'all know my brain frazzled, but I do know they have to stop our movement. Now, if they was already transporting a group of people and then they had to stand up against the wall and straight drop was coming through, because I was like, how in the hell? He told me like 2 or 3 times who the guy was. He said that he is a gang member. Um and they had to stop moving, the straight drop was coming, but this was some months back too. And the guy got him. So, you know, mm, mm, I don't know. Joel Scott says, I watched one trial and someone used the lawyer's information and would mail the drugs to the inmates. Wow. Stephen Brown, I was told it was against code or something to ask what you in here for. Do think he want to stay there for safety. Um, they better make sure CMG not sending folks to apply for them jobs. That's so true, Angie. You absolutely 100% right. I agree with you 100%. That right there. Um, I had not thought about that. You on point with that. You on point. It might be the reason why they can't get nobody to stay. That was before the new year when he had that fat eye. I tell you, all of it is going to be interesting, y'all. Like I said, I hate that this stuff had to happen. You know, looking at Orange Mountain Quet, I know Orange Mountain Quet see at this point that it was not, the money wasn't worth it, because I think he was pulled in, and he was, I don't think it was his first time. That's the reason people don't ask you to do something you ain't did before, really. But I think he got in this. It was money motivation, and all of them are saying now that it just was not worth it. Look at how stressed out they are. I don't understand why these fools thought they would get away with this. Buddy killed Dog, went and shot a video, and the feds were probably laughing like, this nigga. I'm telling you, Dog's case was solved the night that they did it. They may as well have left him alone. I mean, they knew what had happened. Um, I don't know how they think they're gonna get out of 200,000 pages. 200,000. That was some months back. It's more than that now. I hate that these dudes went and messed their lives up. Now, it, they're gonna do what's necessary to get out. Like I said, the only person that don't look like they bothered is Cornelius. And I don't think it's because he's innocent. I think he's not bothered for other reasons, but it ain't got nothing to do with no innocence. That's why the cops ran to Privé after the shooting. I think Privé got shot up. They won't they tried to hide it, but reports was that Privé was shot up, and I'm almost sure that it happened the night that Dolph was killed. Stuff like that, they will try to keep a secret, but I'm almost sure that it happened. I'm almost sure that it did happen, even though they tried to say, because see, they don't want to start riots and put stuff into the atmosphere. It happens all the time, but I'm almost sure that place was shot up the night that Dolph was killed. Dolph may be gone, but there are plenty of people still fighting for him. That's true. I wish they never did that bogus crap. Operation Hide and Seek brought in all those warrants the December after Dolph. Yeah. Do you think Cornbread know more than Drop? No, I don't think he does. Mm-mm. Um, I think Drop knows a little more than Cornbread simply because Drop was around them more. I believe Moneybag was gonna sign Straight Drop. He was hanging out with his artist. I think he was just trying to wait until the close was clear. I mean, that's my opinion. He was getting features with his artist. Yeah, cause Dolph not around to stop them from retaliating. Hmm. I honestly think this could be the same type of situation that happened with Nipsey Hussle. Straight dropping Govan families won't be safe. Nipsey's killer had family members dropped off. Hmm. Wow. Cypress in here. In the state of Tennessee, paying for Govan's lawyers and investigations because he filed indigent. No, in the state of Tennessee, wouldn't pay for an Atlanta attorney. That's not like even licensed. Mm-mm. Orange Mountain Quet is paying for his own attorneys, but he did declare himself indigent back in January. That's weird. How was it? So I just got back from seeing LMA. Stephen Brown says CMG Cypress is here. Yes, Cypress, you need to put the CMG in front of your name. He's CMG Cypress. He sure is CMG Cypress. Oh, she did her thing, and I mean that. Mr. DJ Paul and Juicy J sent Cypress here to get it straight. Cypress is also in love with Angela Simmons. Cypress, you in love with Angela? Cypress, I need you to talk to the Fed so you can take us out of our miseries. Maybe Quit was waiting on the insurance policy for a lot of cash. It don't take them long to pay out insurance policies. If he had one on him, they'll pay that out in 30 days. Whew, child. Oh yeah, and I put oranges in my water too. I put oranges, I chop up oranges, lemons, limes. I went to the Lowe's and I got some I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna have to show y'all my backyard. I they had out some beautiful purple flowers. They had out some beautiful pink flowers. I mean, and they are just so vibrant. I got me some mint plants. I was looking for my aloe vera plant. They ain't have them, so I'm gonna have to order it. He said, "Now, Steven, that's slow motion." Cypress said, "Y'all some haters." Cypress has Gotti gotten scared yet? I wish I could grow some onions. Who was that? Miss Diane said she wished she was an onion. I wish I could grow some purple onions. I love sweet onions and I love purple. I'm gonna tell y'all something because y'all know I eat vegetable fried rice from the Chinese restaurant. I don't know what kind of onions that they put in those onions are different. They say they're sweet onions, but when I buy sweet onions, they don't taste like that. Those onions are so good that they put in that rice. Woo! I be loving them. But I wish I could grow purple onions to put in my salads. I'm ready to start growing some darn food. Okay, I want to grow vegetables. And it is official. I am going fishing next month. Cypress said he been nervous. I know it. We could tell. Cypress said he nervous. Cypress, what he nervous about? Cypress, what he nervous about? He laid back because of the deals he made. He started putting lemons in mine. It burns my stomach fat. I used to add cucumbers and lemons, but um it was bad as Black Youngsters album sales. I got some cucumbers in this water. I got oranges, lemons, limes, a few cucumbers, and some ginger. It do burn stomach fat. I'm telling you. Cypress, why he nervous for? Cypress, why he been nervous? Roberta, I love meatloaf with bells and onions. A lot of them, so good. I'm telling you, I do too. I love meatloaf with with. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something. My meatloaf starts to. I love like when I'm mixing it up and I cut up my onions and my bell peppers and I start mixing it. I use ground chicken now, ground turkey, and I start mixing it up. And I put some of my breadcrumbs in it to hold it together. Oh, it just I put it in the oven, it immediately just starts to smell good. I use cream of mushrooms in and on top of my meat. Oh wow, I never tried that, but I bet it's good. I bet it's good. I'm gonna have to try that. Put it on top because he knows people around him going down that he loves. Well, he gonna be bit with them. Sister Cypress, I'm here. What up? Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I never thought about putting cream of mushrooms. And I'm telling y'all something. I found some garlicky. Y'all know I love garlic. I cook with a lot of garlic. I wish I could grow some garlic cloves too. That's another one I wish I could grow garlic cloves. Tamara, I'm gonna need you to stop letting algorithm kick your ass like that. Algorithm. Yes, I had that. A pocket of Lipton onion mist onions because I didn't have no ooh, I bet that adding that seasoning in the meatloaf would make it delicious. I'm telling you that Lipton onion goes with everything. I'm telling you, it makes the food taste. Oh, that seasoning. It smells good. It tastes good. It's just good. Algorithm. What do I be saying? Algorithm? Do I be saying algorithm with the GL? It's algorithm. That's what I be saying, don't it? Algorithm. Or do I say algorithm? Do I say with the GL or do I say algorithm? I thought I was saying algorithm. Algorithm. That's what I thought I was saying. Cypress, Miss T will send you the link to your email if you have one. Cypress, do you got an email? Yeah, Cypress might be a hacker. He might be a hacker because Cypress came up from out of nowhere And if they see I'm sending him the link, if he have to release his if he have to put his email in the link, they'll start about trying to hack him if he ain't the hacker. He might be one of them. He ain't the only one because it's a lot of them. Worcestershire sauce. Hmm. Hmm. The Orange Man quick go back to court. Let me see. Let's see. Straight Drop goes to court on Straight Drop don't go back to court until June. Let me see something here. It shall be done. Hold on, y'all. So Marcus go back to court on May the 5th. Orange Man Quick goes back to court on May the 11th. You know what? You're right, and I didn't think about that. I just having the seasoning for myself tonight, but that Lipton onion, it would have been good. Cypress. Cypress want to be CMG so bad. He says CMG Cypress motion god, baby. Cypress want to be CMG so bad. This is only opportunity on YouTube. I tell you. I think they sent Cypress over here. They sent Cypress over here because Cypress had got off live one day because we started talking about something else. We was talking about the Young Dogs case. And so then we started talking about Cypress. We started talking about something else. Cypress left. He was gone for like an hour because we was talking about another subject. And as soon as we started back talking about Gotti, he said, "Y'all, I'm back, y'all. I was gone. I'm back." I said, "Ain't this some shit?" They called him and told him to get back on. Cypress, we know they called you and told you to get back on. They said Cypress add Fed to that name. He said he was on a phone call. Cypress TB got it to give you straight drops chain. We all watch the blogs. I told you that. His alter ego done kicked in again. At first, he was saying earlier he wanted CMG. That alter ego done kicked in again. He said we all watch the blogs. So he CMG again, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, he done turned into CMG again. CMG Cypress done kicked in, I'm telling you. CMG Cypress that entered the building. Steven says Cypress tell Juke to get an updated CMG chain and that Layla Samia sucks. Oh my god. Oh, mm, mm, mm. He got the C, but not the MG Lord. He said, we all watch the vlogs. He done turned into CMG again. That alter ego done kicked in. In a minute, he'll be throwing them up under the bus. Cypress, is anybody from CMG going to jail? Anybody from your camp going to jail? Cypress, is anybody from your camp going to jail? Cypress was at the meeting. Hell yeah, they going to jail. I'm being honest. Cypress, who going to jail in your camp? I'm interested in knowing who going to jail. Cypress, who going to jail in your camp? God is gonna fly to South Africa before this trial is over to avoid prison. Cypress is gonna move to Delaware. Cypress, who in your camp going to jail? I'm interested in knowing. Yeah, we want to know it's more than those locked up. Cypress, who in your camp going to jail? Since you know everything. Hell, he know that two Cypress did the why get served. Don't come to Delaware, you're going to jail for sure. They said, don't come to Delaware, Cypress. You can't even go there. You can't even go to Delaware. He said Juke going to jail, he believed. Lord have mercy. Bike money for 2020 campaign fee is going to be everywhere. Mm. He says, Gotti about the only one that's not going to get clean off. Gotti about the only one that's going to get clean off. Okay. Cypress got a lot of faith in Gotti. If anyone from CMG goes to prison in Memphis, they are as good as toast. That's true. You guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and share the video. Hold on, guys. If you need more peace, God's got it. And say you put money on this Cypress. Hey, Anthony. He says Cypress just be talking. Stephen said Gotti is not going to prison. Someone will make a different decision if you know what I mean. It's reasons why I believe that. You put money on that. Hell, Juke probably ready for Hetty to go so he can run CMF if it still belongs to Hetty. I don't believe it belongs to him. Somebody close to Gotti got to bring him down. Outside that, he walking. Watch what I tell you. I could be wrong. You don't think Juke would tell it? Y'all know I said every night I wanted to play a inspirational song. I chose one tonight for us. Hey, Dalvin. I love that song. Y'all know I said I was gonna play an inspirational song at the end of the night. I understand, like, we're in a spiritual battle, and with the type of stuff that we talk about, we don't mean no harm. Like when we're talking about certain things, um, especially situations like Young Dolph's case, like other things, you have evil eyes that look in. You have the enemy that lurks. And so I think the way to counter that is with the word of God, right? Always with the word of God. I always advise everybody, even though I get on here, when people make me mad, they're gonna get cussed out. Because sometimes it just pisses me off. But guess what? When I get off of here, before I get on here, I pray. When I get off of here, I pray because I have to reverse every curse that has been put into the atmosphere by the enemy. Okay? I have to reverse it. I go down on my knees and I pray. Okay? And I know that the ministry of music is awesome as far as inspiration because it puts people in a worship mode. And the Bible says where two or three agree, he would be in the midst. And so that's the reason why I always say, someone reported us. Maybe it'll come back up. Maybe the stream will come back up. We'll see. A lot of times they'll let it come back up. Okay, it's back up. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Okay, so we're back up. Somebody reported it, child. They don't even want to hear you. They don't even want to hear you. They don't even want you to play the gospel music. Lord Jesus, child. It's sad. And they don't even want you to play the gospel music. They'll go report it. They'll go run to YouTube, report it, just hating for no reason. And one, I mean, it never got up to but like 100 people in the chat, and they jealous of that. These devils are. That's the reason why I talk about. I always pray. I pray before I get on. I pray when I get off because of the evil eyes and the evil people. And I was just talking about that, how evil people are. Just the devil. That's the reason why. And I've been forgetting to say a prayer before I get off of here. Because y'all, we got to reverse every curse and send it back to the enemy. There's some evil, sadistic people on this app. They are very evil. But you're right. But I've never been afraid of the devil. I'm not afraid of the devil. Because I know how to use. I know what scriptures to use against the devil. Okay. But people so jealous hearted. Oh, it just don't make no sense. Instead of trying to get some damn God in them, the evil will be cut off. That's right. But every evil thing has its run, and then, like you said, it is cut off. I've never known anybody evil that has had a real long run. At some point, it comes tumbling down. Everything that begins has an ending. Yes, he keeps on blessing one of my testimonies. They go bust hell. I'm telling you, they're gonna bust hell wide open. Oh, I love when Kathy, I forgot her name is Kathy. Oh, I love when she sing, "Oh, how precious is the name of Jesus." Oh my God, I love her name is Kathy. So I can't play it because they already hating. Her name is Kathy. Oh, I wish I could remember her last name. But she is singing that song, "Oh, precious is the name of Jesus." I'm telling you. They're so demonic. They don't care about dying. No, they don't. My prayer is for our people to open, all of our people in our community to open their eyes and come together and start creating generational wealth for their families. Quit hating on this channel, y'all. Right? They need to quit hating on this channel. They sick. I love Yes by Shekinah. I do too, but I love Jesus too by Shekinah Glory. I think I'm gonna play that this weekend on my show. Jesus, I love that song. Jesus, I love it. I was gonna play a song that when I had an aneurysm that got me through by Mary Mary, but I can't even play it now. Cypress, all jokes aside, relate to CMG. They better count their blessings. I'm telling you, they better count their blessings. I'm counting my blessings. It was probably some of them on here that know they going to jail. When I was playing that song, got the shouting. They got the shouting because they already know their time coming. They know they going to jail. Y'all devils gonna let us be great over here on this channel. That's right. He said, Juke, was that you? Juke better be trying to get filled with the Spirit. He better be trying to get the Holy Ghost. And that's what he better be trying to do, get saved. uh, Something came over them, and then God had slapped them upside the head and made them report. You right, you right. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. God had got a spirit on him. I could see it. He got a real evil, demonic spirit on him. Mm, mm, mm. Angela looked like one on her some kind of trance. Sure do. Angela looked like she done lost her mind. She be constantly in the damn camera now, pulling on her damn hair all the time and just looking like a fool. He He looks real cold, dark, kind of eerie. Yes, he do. Hmm. You have to be very meticulous about the entities and the spirits um that you mingle with. You have to be very meticulous about the spirits that you fraternize with, especially when you're intimate with them. That's why as women, we have to, like, when I start, like, in the past, like if I was dating somebody or I was talking to somebody and I started looking into the types of women that they dated before, it kind of turned me off because I didn't want to deal with those entities and those spirits that they had picked up from that. I didn't need that in my life. I struggle with enough of my own stuff. I don't need no transference of nobody else's spirits, bad spirits. I suffer with enough. Like I struggle with that spirit of unforgiveness. I don't forgive people. And that is something that I struggle with. You don't have a one time with me and I never forgive. I don't like being like that, but that's just something that I struggle with. Cypress did gotta used to get run home after school. Lord have mercy. Yeah, spirits travel. That's why you have to be careful. Yeah, I am Miss Roberta. My New Year's resolution since the year of 2000 has been to forgive. But I'm a real loyal person, so I don't forgive. I just it's just my grandmother had always taught me, and I don't know if it was a good teaching to just let one hurt do. So if you do something to me, I just kind of let that be your first and last time. I used to be like that, T, but I learned to forgive, but I don't deal with the people the same. Yeah, Davin, all the car doors and windows was locked. Uh, the car doors and windows was locked. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I used to hold grudges for years. Mm, I don't deal with them at all. I forgive though. Hmm. I don't deal with them either. Mm-mm. Because I think it's a darn shame how people come around other people just to try and make their lives a living hell. That's a sick individual. When people do me wrong, I cut them off. I'm not a pretender. I'm a genuine person. And in my mind, we all should be like that. We all should be. But unfortunately, that's not the way of the world. That's true. Can I get a witness? I hope Jamie Foxx end up being okay though. All right, you guys. We've been on here almost 3 hours, so I'm gonna get off. I'm going to get off. Dabbing his mouth. He always talking shit. And we will. I'm gonna get on in the morning because tomorrow afternoon I gotta be out working tomorrow. So I know that I won't be on tomorrow evening, so I'll get on tomorrow morning. So y'all make sure y'all jump on tomorrow morning at around 10 o'clock. I think I'm gonna do a live, okay? But I want to say a prayer before we get out. First, God, I just thank you for the people that is on this live. Um, I thank you for shielding and protecting them. Any evil eyes that have looked in on them as well as myself, any curses that have been spoken tonight, we reverse every curse and send it back to the sender. May it manifest in their very own lives in less than 30 days. No weapon formed against any of us and our families shall prosper. Anything that rises up against any of us will be condemned. We thank God for prosperity. May God give each and every one of us the desires of our hearts, if it be His will. We don't want to do anything outside of the will of God. Close any door that we may try and walk through that is not for us, and open up a window so that we can have many blessings that is for us to receive. We thank God for removing any dark cloud, any generational curse that has been spoken over any of our lives, any of our families' lives, any demonic force, even that's on this app that think that they can speak curses into our lives. May you destroy them by the power of the Holy Ghost, God. Okay? We just thank you right now for prosperity. Okay? In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So Kofi was talking about Jamie today. Yeah, shout out to make sure if you all have not subscribed to Code Figures channel, go and subscribe to his channel. I think the name of his channel is Code Figures TV Network or something. Code Figures Network. Make sure y'all I forgot the name. It's Code Figure. CULTFIGGA. They shut down his first page that had almost 40,000 subscribers. He has been rebuilding and they shut it down because he tell the truth. I have a lot of respect for Code Figure. I do. I have a lot of respect for him. Okay. Code Figure don't get on this app. I don't see him being bothering nobody, being disrespectful. He is in his own lane, and he is truly trying to lead people down the right path. And so I can appreciate that coming from especially a black man. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, Code Figure TV News Network. Okay. Make sure y'all go like, share, subscribe. Go look at his videos. Run him up. Run him all the way up. Okay. I appreciate you guys. I want y'all to sleep peacefully tonight. When y'all get off of here, make sure y'all fall to y'all knees and pray to rebuke any force that may have tried to attach itself to you. Okay. I love you guys. I'll speak with you later.